To check the version of the mod installed in your controller, while holding RT and LT, press up, down, up on the D-pad. After a few seconds, the LED will flash indicating the version of the mod that has been installed. In this example, the LED flashes 3 times, indicating version 3 of this mod has been installed. To quickly turn your rapid fire on or off, hold RT and press down on the D-pad. After pressing down on the D-pad, release RT. If your rapid fire was turned off prior to this step will turn on the last rapid fire mode you were in. If your rapid fire was on prior to this step will turn the rapid fire off. This allows for fast enabling or disabling of your rapid fire. The SPS X3 version 3 has 20 rapid fire modes. Modes 1 through 5 are user programmable, and 6 through 20 are preset to their corresponding shots per second. For example, mode 16 is 16 shots per second. To toggle between rapid fire modes, hold RT and press right on the D-pad the amount of times that corresponds to the mode number you would like to enter, then release RT. In this video, we pressed right on the D-pad 3 times to enter mode 3. To program one of the user programmable rapid fire modes, you must be in the mode you wish to program. Remember, only modes 1 through 5 are user programmable, while 6 through 20 are preset and cannot be programmed. Once you are in the mode you wish to program, hold RT, then hold right on the D-pad until the LED starts to flash. This happens in approximately 3 to 4 seconds. Once the LED starts to flash, release both RT and right on the D-pad. The LED will flash 5 times indicating it is entering programming mode. Once the LED has finished flashing, you can increase the shots per second by pressing up on the D-pad or decrease them by pressing down on the D-pad. Each press up or down on the D-pad increases or decreases the shots per second by 1. You can test the speed of the rapid fire at any time while in programming mode by pressing RT. Once you have found the best speed for you, your weapon of choice, or game, simply press right on the D-pad to lock the rate of fire for that mode. After locking the rate of fire for the mode, the LED will flash the amount of times that corresponds to the shots per second that you set. In this example, we pressed up on the D-pad 12 times, then pressed right on the D-pad to lock the rate of fire, and the LED flashed 12 times. After programming is complete, the LED will return to its heartbeat status, indicating that rapid fire is back on and will fire at the rate set during programming. By default, when you enter a rapid fire mode, rapid fire is enabled for RT. To enable rapid fire on LT, hold LT and press down on the D-pad and the LED will flash 1 time, then return to its heartbeat status. To disable rapid fire on LT and return rapid fire to RT, simply repeat the process. To enable rapid fire for RT and LT, also known as dual rapid fire or Akimbo, hold both RT and LT and press down on the D-pad. The LED will again flash 1 time, confirming the change and return to its heartbeat status. To disable dual rapid fire, or Akimbo as it's known, and return rapid fire to RT only, simply repeat the process. The drop shot mod allows you to drop to the ground and fire at the same time by simply pulling the right trigger. To enable or disable drop shot, hold RT and the B button and press down on the D-pad. Then release RT and the B button. The Xbox One controller's LED will flash 1 time, indicating that drop shot has been enabled or disabled. The auto drop mod allows you to drop to the ground quickly by simply tapping the B button rather than holding the B button. To enable or disable auto drop, hold the B button and press down on the D-pad, then release both down on the D-pad and the B button. The Xbox One controller's LED will flash 1 time to indicate auto drop has been enabled or disabled. The Auto Run mod allows you to run without pressing in on the left thumbstick. To enable or disable Auto Run, press in and hold the left thumbstick and tap down on the D-pad. Then release the left thumbstick. The Xbox One controller's LED will flash one time to indicate that the Auto Run mod has been enabled or disabled. When using Auto Run, certain button presses will temporarily disable Auto Run to allow certain functions to happen. These buttons are the right trigger, the X button, and the B button. For example, if you pressed X to reload while moving forward and Auto Run was engaged, your reload would be interrupted. The buttons only temporarily disable Auto Run, they do not turn the mod off. To re-enable Auto Run, simply press in on the left thumbstick and Auto Run will be re-enabled. The double tap mod fires your weapon one time when you press the right trigger and fires it again when you release the right trigger. To enable or disable double tap, hold in the right trigger and tap up on the D-pad one time, then release the right trigger. The Xbox One controller's LED will flash one time to indicate that the double tap mod has been enabled or disabled. You can set any rapid fire mode to 2, 3, 4, or even 5 round burst by holding RT and pressing up on the D-pad the amount of times that corresponds to the burst setting you want. After you have chosen your burst setting, release RT and the LED will flash the amount of times that corresponds to the burst setting you chose. You can disable burst mode by holding RT and pressing up on the D-pad any amount of times greater than 5. Remember, the speed that the rounds fire in the burst is determined by the speed of the rapid fire mode you are in. The Auto Scope mod steadies the aim by automatically holding your breath for you the second you go to scope in with a sniper rifle. This allows you to bring up your sniper, already steadied, when you scope in on your target. Keep in mind you can still run out of breath. To enable or disable Auto Scope, hold in the left trigger and the left thumbstick, then press down on the D-pad, then release the left trigger and left thumbstick. The Xbox One controller's LED will flash one time to indicate that Auto Scope has been enabled or disabled. The Quickscope mod has 5 user-programmable modes. Quickscope allows you to time perfectly the function of scoping in and firing the weapon at the exact moment accuracy is achieved by simply tapping the left trigger. To enter a Quickscope mode, hold in the left trigger and then press left on the D-pad the number of times that corresponds to the mode you would like to enter, then release the left trigger. The Xbox One controller's LED will flash the number of times that corresponds to the mode you have entered. To disable Quickscope, hold in the left trigger and press left on the D-pad 6 or more times, then release the left trigger. The Xbox One controller's LED will flash one time to indicate that Quickscope has been disabled. The Quickscope mod has 5 programmable modes to support different sniper rifles in different parts of the Call of Duty series with different perks that affect the amount of time it takes for the scope to ready up. You must be in the Quickscope mode you wish to program. Once you are in the Quickscope mode you wish to program, hold in the left trigger and then hold left on the D-pad until the LED on your controller begins to flash. At this point, release both left trigger and left on the D-pad. The Xbox One controller's LED will flash 5 times, indicating that it is entering programming mode. Once in programming mode, you can adjust the timing of the Quickscope mod. We recommend starting a private game with loadouts for your intended sniper rifle with the intended perks. Find a wall that bullets will leave marks on after firing a sniper rifle. This will make it easier to see when Quickscope is hitting in the same spot every time. Once you are ready, you will use up on the D-pad to increase and down on the D-pad to decrease the time between how long it takes for the scope to ready up and when the firing of a round happens. After every adjustment, you can test the setting by pressing the left trigger. We recommend starting at a setting of 50 and increase or decrease the timing as necessary to dial in the perfect setting. What you are looking for when testing is finding the setting where every time you tap the left trigger, the scope comes up, the gun fires, and all the rounds hit the same exact spot on the wall. By default, all 5 modes are configured for the L115 in Call of Duty Ghosts, with no perks used that affect the ready-up timing of the weapon. Once you have found the ideal setting, press left on the D-pad and the LED will flash the number of times that corresponds to the setting you ended up at and will store this setting for the Quickscope mode number you are in. For example, if you pressed up 50 times, then pressed down 3 times, your setting would be 47 and the LED would flash 47 times. To set up a different quickscope mode, simply enter that mode and repeat the programming steps. The Fast Reload mod has 5 user programmable modes. Fast Reload cuts out the animation time and speeds up the reloading process. To enter a Fast Reload mode, hold the X button and press left on the D-pad the number of times that corresponds to the Fast Reload mode you wish to enter. You can then release the X button and the Xbox One controller's LED will flash the number of times that corresponds to the mode number you entered. To disable Fast Reload, hold the X button and press left on the D-pad 6 or more times, then release the X button. The Xbox One controller's LED will flash 1 time to indicate that Fast Reload has been disabled. The Fast Reload mod has 5 programmable modes. You must be in the mode you wish to program. Once you are in the mode you want to program, hold the X button and then hold left on the D-pad until the Xbox One controller's LED starts to flash. You can then release both the X button and left on the D-pad. The Xbox One controller's LED will flash 5 times indicating it is entering programming mode. Once in programming mode, you can adjust the timing of the Fast Reload. We recommend going into a private match with a loadout configured with the weapon you will be using, along with the perks you will be using with the weapon. Keep in mind, the Fast Reload mod is not compatible with the Sleight of Hand perk. You will use up on the D-pad to increase and down on the D-pad to decrease the animation time to optimize the Fast Reload timing. After every adjustment, you can test the setting by tapping the X button. The way Fast Reload works is by eliminating animation time during a reload. You are trying to set the Fast Reload timing at the point where he puts the new clip in, the swap weapons glitch happens, and your gun ends up fully loaded again. Increase the speed by pressing up on the D-pad and keep testing until the full reload no longer happens. Once you reach this point, decrease the speed by pressing down on the D-pad until your weapon is fully reloading again. This process will bring you to the fastest possible speed for the mod. Remember, every weapon is different, so there is no one-size-fits-all setting. By default, all 5 modes of Fast Reload are configured for the SVU and Call of Duty Ghosts, with no perks used that would affect the timing. Once you have found the ideal setting, press left on the D-pad and the Xbox One controller's LED will flash the number of times that corresponds to the setting you ended up at. For example, if you pressed up on the D-pad 20 times, then pressed down on the D-pad 2 times, the setting would be 18, therefore the LED would flash 18 times. To set up a different Fast Reload mode, simply enter that Fast Reload mode and repeat the programming process. If you would like to reset all of the mod settings back to defaults, hold RT and LT, and while holding RT and LT, press up, down on the D-pad. The LED will flash 10 times indicating it is restoring the defaults, then will flash indicating the version of the mod installed. Once the LED flashes are complete, your mod is restored to factory defaults. In this example, after the LED flashed 10 times, the LED then flashed 3 times indicating that this mod was version 3.